to another episode of Leave It on the Court podcast. I'm your host, Jay Dons, with my little bro, Giannis, where we talk basketball, NBA basketball. Of course, I need everybody to go to that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Also, you can check us out every Sunday at 4 o'clock. Usually it's a little special today. So we started at 3, but usually at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock Central, right here on Instagram Live. You can check us out on TikTok, Facebook, X, all them other platforms. With that being said, Brody, what we got going?
Oh, so first of all, happy 4th of July or happy 2nd Juneteenth to everybody. Father's Day and all everything. Since we missed so many episodes, we got so many subjects that we're going to get through today. Okay. So, of course, we got to talk about the NBA draft and what happened there. We got to talk about Giannis going to Miami. We got to talk about LaMelo Ball going to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. We definitely got to talk about where should LeBron go. But first, let's start this episode off talking about Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. So Jaylen Brown was actually traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. He was traded for Mr. Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you feel the Boston Celtics traded Jaylen Brown?
I think it's more political than basketball.
Do you?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like it's when you got that kind of money and you a black man in that place, it's kind of hard to live. Bill Russell can attest to this. Being the things are the way they are now with Trump in office and everything, we kind of seeing a little resurgence of racism going on in culture. So when you got a man like that, that has a voice, who knows how to use his voice, a very intelligent man at that. Then he got $300 million in his pocket. It becomes more about about more than basketball. And how many people have you seen get a Finals MVP, come off finalists in the MVP race, and then get traded the very next season? That makes absolutely no sense. We see who they're truly backing now, with this trade, with Jay, because when you bring Paul George, you basically just say, Tatum, we putting the whole team on your back. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to see how this turns out for him. But this is more political to me. It's like money and political to me. I don't see this being a wise basketball trade. I don't see it making any sense. And nobody in the league thinks it makes sense that I've heard from. So what about you?
I agree. It don't make sense. But we're in a situation. What I've understood is so far is that Jaylen Brown had been offered in trade talks before, multiple times. The first time for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the first Sound of Smoke in Milwaukee. That was back in 2022. Then turned around when Kevin Durant was up in trade talks when he was talking about leaving Phoenix. They offered Jaylen Brown again. So Jaylen Brown is feeling some type of way. So for a third time that we know of, he was offered again for Giannis this very last time. So Boston and their uppers felt that the only way to smooth things over with Jaylen Brown was to offer him the max extension of $145 million for 2 years. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, we ain't doing that. We can't and we won't give him that type of money anymore, because if we do, we can't do anything else as far as assigning anybody else. Now, you got somebody that valuable, you got somebody that play both sides of the ball like he does. Plus, you got Jason Tatum here. Why not? Why not? They proved they can win before.
Fact.
Especially if you give them the right cast around them, they prove they can win. So why not? But that's where they were. So they was like, well, we're not going to give him that money so he can continue to feel disrespected here. We got to trade him. Now, was the price right 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and Paul George, or do you think that was a low ball?
That like T Street said, Boston made it personal. This ain't a basketball decision. It ain't a money decision. Ain't nothing there because you got to think. Paul George came back. He's only $8 million under what he's going to get, and he got 1 year shorter contract. So if you're gonna say money, it's not that much of a money thing. If you're gonna say that, it'd been different if Paul George's contract was like 20 million cheaper or something like that, and they was really making a significant save on trading him. The dude is really literally only 8 million less, and he 1 year less. So it's personal. It's not. It ain't basketball, bro. It's him. It's him. It's people like Stephen A. And we go back to a couple of episodes where I say these medias be setting narratives because this man felt like this was his best personal season. They painted it in a light as if he didn't care about losing. That was the media's narrative, and people carried it, and that's how they took it instead of taking it for what he was saying. Personally, from all the seasons that I've had, this was the best season, my favorite season, where I can show I can contribute and lead a team somewhere far without no help. I pretty much proved myself. From that standpoint, I understand it. It's just in the light of how they lost in the playoff, it looks bad in that regards because of the narrative that their media set. And that's not cool. And this goes back to the thing I was saying about the media and how they set these narratives to make people, to paint people a certain way because they feel a certain way about them. You're not going to hear Stephen A. Smith say that about Jalen Brunson if they lose.
So what exactly did he say, Jaylen Brown? He said, this was my favorite season.
This was my favorite season. He didn't say like all the other stuff I said, but yeah. I'm not stupid. If you're an intelligent person and you can keep up with intelligent talk, he said everything I said, he said that in those words, but he said that originally. He was just like, this is my favorite season. This was like, I feel like my best season. And from stats, what he did, how he carried the team, I can understand that. People keep acting like Boston wasn't supposed to lose in the first round. I need people to understand and realize they weren't even supposed to be making it to the playoffs when we first started the season off, man. They were in the playoff picture.
No, when we was first talking at the beginning of the season, Boston wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. So the fact that he made them something people are overlooking that we didn't even think they would even get this far. So them losing in the first round isn't really that crazy because guess what? They weren't supposed to be there according to everybody at the beginning of the season. So you can't have it both ways, man. Once again, that's just media. Oh, now that they good, Jason Tatum comes back too early. Now it's like, oh, we got a chance. No, Jason Tatum came back too early. Like I said, it proved to be true because he got hurt during the round. You know what I'm saying? They was playing in. And I feel like it messed up the chemistry. I really do. I feel like they had a better chance if you would have just set his light-skinned ass down for the rest of the round and let them play how they was rolling. They was rolling and going into the playoffs. He didn't have to come and mix it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's that light-skinned crap. He's losing his team in real time, and there's people in his ear, bro. You got to get back in there. Dude is killing. Bro. You gotta get back. How good is your knee? Can you jump? Can you dunk? Can you run? How fast can you run? Can you skirt? Can you cross? Bro, if you can cross, you can play, bro. Can nobody stop you? All you gotta do is put that little, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see his people in his ears, agent. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You know what I mean? Instead of him going, I'm gonna let what he should have been doing. I'm gonna let my partner ride this out. It's my Robin. He playing like So when he come back and I'm 100% and he 100%, we finna Instead it was like he was dude from Belly eating the banana.
Oh man.
And he was over there doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he should have been doing. The latter is what he should have been doing. I mean, what I first said is what he should have been doing. You know what I'm saying?
You said, yeah.
Let Robin have a shine, man. You been on all the commercials and all that. You wearing Jordan, man. Let your boy have it. You feel me? But he can't. It's too much ESPN. It's too much. No. It's too much Asian. Nah, man. You come back. People, you know what I'm saying? And now
Maybe so. Maybe so. But now we're here.
Yeah.
With Jaylen Brown and Philly. What does this look like? Like, first of all, like I asked you the question about the asking price. Was it too low? Was it too high? And then
low.
2, where does this put Philly at as far as like in the hierarchy of the Eastern Conference? Because the Eastern Conference, matter of fact, this whole offseason has been hands down one of the craziest off seasons in a long, long time. Matter of fact, but where does this put Philly at now in the Eastern Conference?
Of Mystical. Danger.
Danger. I like it. I like it.
Now you got a first real Embiid insurance policy. This is I love Maxey and everything, but from this playoff run, he shows he's still a baby mentally on the floor on how to lead a team to win. You got that now. You got that. Embiid can't give you the whole 40. He only give you 23 and maybe 15 and 10. You got your 25 and 6 and 7. Like, or you 25, 7 and 7, and he gonna stop the best player on the floor. So Maxey ain't got to worry about that. Maxey's one of them dudes. He's I feel like he's more him and Eshko more like D-Wade defenders, like slashers, like lane guys. Don't cross court pass on them more than one-on-one defender. VJ a little bit like he can guard 1-1, but his size kind of like restricts him from guarding the bigger guards or whatever in that regard. But he can get low though. But I feel like they're more lane defenders. Jaylen relaxes them so far as the guards and stuff that have to be stopped in the front court. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is going to help them a lot. I think it's going to help them mature faster because, once again, you got another intelligent person. You got an intelligent person coming into the locker room who's won before. So everybody has to listen now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not like no super OG. He's like right in the range where he can kind of like get at them and they, you know, in they lane, like, you know what I'm saying, talk to them how they need to be talked to. Like, look, man, this is how we gonna need to be. We need y'all. We need to show up every summer during the summer. And B, look, what you doing to train, bro? Like, what you need help with? What you having problems with? Like, I don't be hurt that often. You know what I'm saying? What can I help you with? Like, type dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he can do that. Like, you feel me? Because it's already been talks about how they had a little relationship going back and forth, playing against each other. So now they get to play with each other. So now you already know once you and have fights and stuff on the course when you my teammate, man, I ain't mean none of that stuff, man. You know I love your mama. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Cousin.
You know, it was basketball, man. You know, it's our answer. It was just basketball. You know. But anyway, though, like I see they jumped at least 2 spots. So they were, what were they this year?
I want to say they finished as the
3rd
seed to get into the 8th or 7th seed because they ended up playing Boston. And I think Boston was the 2nd seed going into the playoffs.
3rd. Okay, it was 2nd. So yeah, so
they
probably jumped 2 spots, probably from the 5th, maybe 4th. It just depends on how Indiana looks when they come back because they can be a sleeper depending on how they build out their squad. And it definitely depends on how Miami fills out their squad. You know, we got to see if this LeBron thing is going to happen where he ends up. That's going to sway the East a lot because it's going to be, if it ain't the Warriors, I don't know, it's going to be one of the East Coast teams. So, you know, I really think he should just go to the Warriors. I feel like the Warriors makes more sense because everything is right by, he's 5 hours away from LA. I'm sure Savannah and them don't want to move. You know,
you just jump subjects on me. You just hold on. We're gonna get to that. Matter of
No,
fact,
no. You said you was asking about Philly, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and where they
I was
placed in the
saying,
Eastern Conference.
I was just saying. No, I'm not jumping the subject. I'm just saying it's going him going to where he's going to go. It's going to sway it. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
I'm talking
definitely.
about how high they jump and how low they jump in the conference. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
and yeah, saying it depends on who else and what other moving parts happen. So yeah, you're definitely right. Um, let's bring T Streets in actually, because since you brought it up, we do need to talk about Bron James.
Okay. So let's bring him up. Streets. Streets. Mark was supposed to join too.
I would like to talk to Mark too. I wonder how you doing.
Brother man,
My dog.
Hey, what's up
what
with
it
you?
is, family? How we doing?
Man, we
Streets.
good, man. How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm good. Blessed, man. Blessed,
Yeah.
brother.
I
This
see you all on your Facebook and stuff looking like somebody. What was the afro? Was that oh yeah, let your hair out? Oh
Boy, let me borrow some of that.
you
Hey.
like
hey, bro.
you gonna walk up to somebody, you jive tucking, you here, pay me my $5.
Hey, streets will fit in Oakland. I'll tell you that for sure, for sure.
100%.
Streets. So I saw your comments in the comments section, and you was talking about how it's the Wild East and the Wild West now. Can you expound on that?
Oh, bro. The way I'm looking at it right now, first of all, bro, it's a blessing to be here with y'all. So happy to be back, man. But if you look at the league, bro, the league, it's funny. Like New York winning kind of messed the league up. And they just said that. I mean, Rick said it. Had they not won, LeBron just would have went to New York. Didn't happen. And everything was fine. I thought Boston would have went to Toronto did. Even if Giannis was to New York, with everything happening now, man, we in a whole new world. We in a whole new world. The East is strong. The West is strong. The whole three teams we can finish these seasons with New York, Oakland City, San Antonio. We know what those teams are doing. Championship else. Everybody else is trying to prove it. But man, phew,
Man,
wow. Like, Rich Paul whiteboard showed me that everybody is ready to.
yeah. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if Jay Don's there.
Dude,
Your mic kind of going in and out.
yeah, jump in and jump back, jump out and jump
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping. I thought it was just me.
No, I was like,
Oh, pieces somewhere, San Antonio, make a move.
right.
LeBron James. So,
Get him back.
sorry, I made myself.
That shit sound like sound like the Peanuts cartoon. Yeah.
What was that? South Park. Robber. Anyway.
Oh, Kill Kenny. Yeah.
You bastards. So LeBron. Hold on. Wait. Let's try this again before we go into it. Hold on.
Yeah, for sure. Please.
All right. Let's see how it's gonna work.
All right. Let's see.
Try it now.
Talk to us, Streets.
Are we good?
Yeah, we good.
I can hear you.
All right, we good. So, what I was saying, man, the league done changed. All this overhaul is New York's fault. New York in the championship messed the league up. Look, Rich Paul said it. Had the Knicks not won, LeBron just would have went to the Knicks. And that was it. So we wouldn't have the whole LeBron saga. Even if Giannis went to the Knicks or Miami, it wouldn't have made a difference for Boston. So we wouldn't have the Jaylen Brown drama. A lot of this would have been fixed had New York not had won. But with New York winning, everybody went in panic mode. And what the whiteboard showed me, what Rich Paul did the other day, every team is ready-made. Every team is set up now for being a player away. And so we don't know what that's going to look like next season. Like, we know 3 teams are going to be solid. They're championship teams. OKC, San Antonio, New York. We know what they look like. Everybody else is making a jump or making a step back. And with all these new changes, the Lakers, we can say the Lakers are going to take a step back. Even though they're going to have a more complete team, they're going to take some time to gel, get there. I don't really like all the moves, but they're good moves. Philly going to take a step forward. Like, even though it looks like they can stay about the same because they beat Boston, they're going to take a step forward, no matter if they make another move or not. We don't know what Miami going to look like overhaul, but Miami's going to be better. We don't know what Orlando is doing. Orlando's probably going to still be where they're at. Indiana coming back with players that was hurt. Like, next season is going to be, unless injury is just crazy next season, which, knock on wood, I hope it's not. Next season, wild. Next season is going to be probably the most wild season in the NBA we've seen in a long time. A long time.
We're definitely going to have another new championship. Sorry, Nick. New champion. Sorry, Knicks. No, you have just entered the Wemby era, bro. Sorry for y'all. I hate to just rain on everybody parade. He's one of them dudes, like man on the mission type dudes, like one of them people where only thing in life is basketball to him.
Okay.
Only thing in life is basketball. He went there. He spent this whole summer and everything was surrounding him getting better to play basketball. None of that monk stuff was just him personally. Everything he did was surrounded around him getting better at basketball.
But Dons, haven't we seen this before? Haven't we seen this before?
Yeah, and what happened?
KD was all about basketball. It took him some time. It took him some time to get there. Melo was all about hooping. Took him some time, bro.
Mindsets.
Kobe made the mindset up, and it took him some time to get
there. No. Kevin just want to play ball. Wemby wants to be everything. He wants to be the leader. He wants to be the show. He wants to talk. He
says it, which is cool because he's from France.
Young,
in America, we're bred that way. We all want to be MVP, defensive player of the year, champion. Like, we bred that way. He's saying it because he wants to be like that.
Kobe ain't winning without Shaq either, though. Because he's young, he's still.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We got a team that's growing with each other. Who done tasted it? Who done been paused? Who done been to the promised land quicker than they thought they could?
Give him 2 more. Give him 2 more years. Give him another trip to the conference finals. Give him some more heartache.
Let me in here.
Listen. When you have that and you have the mindset, your leader has a mindset of a champion, of wanting to win like that. It's just like every great player, you seen it and you heard it. When the other players, the others see this dude practicing harder than them, I got to. And Wemby is one of them dudes. Wemby is one of them dudes where he's calling the team. Hey, what did you do in December? We're getting together, all of us. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them cats. It's only I ain't seen nobody like him like that yet. Now SGA, one of them.
I foresee more tears next year, bro.
SGA is like that. He quiet about it, but I feel like this is gonna be. We finna see a lot of Wemby, bro.
You gotta get him by another 2-3 years. But go ahead, y'all.
Let me in here. So first of all, in the comment section, Roman 731. What up, gang? If you call crying in the Western Conference Finals being a dirty player, then yeah, Wemby got that. Wemby is not a leader; he's a crybaby. Ooh, and that's coming from a Knicks.
We got to mature.
That's coming from a Knicks fan.
All the great players, you can say that about Kobe. You can say
that's what I was saying.
You can say that about Jordan. You can say that about every great player who lost the Eastern Conference Final or the championship. Not Jordan, and lost the championship.
He lost in the first round. To him, we can say the first round. The first round was the championship.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
That's true.
But he also scored 60, average 50. Average 50. Okay.
You still lost.
Wait a minute.
Come on, man. I'm a Jordan fan. I'm a Jordan fanatic. You still lost.
He lost to the best team ever.
You still lost. LeBron lost to the Warriors. You still lost.
Okay,
I lost the loss.
He didn't lose in the finals, though.
It don't matter where you lose, you lost.
Right, you lost in the first
It does
round.
matter. It does
Oh
matter.
my God.
Anyway, regardless of that, you have to lose. You have to have these stumbles to get to where you're going. But how many of them other dudes stumbled in the finals in their first full season as the man of the team?
Right.
A lot of them, like you just named, even Jay, first round, second round knockouts. This dude lost in the finals. In his
Who's his
first
number
full
2?
run with his team, he lost in the finals.
Who's his number 2?
Huh?
Who's his number 2?
It was supposed to be Fox.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be, might be, gonna be, until it is.
It's hurt.
He's gonna struggle.
He was hurt.
Hey, check this out.
High ankle sprains
Yeah,
are more painful than you think, bro.
Check this out.
To come back from.
So yeah, I know we got on talking about Wemby, but the question remains, Jay Dons, where's LeBron going?
Warriors.
Oh, I know that's a question. I know it's a new question. Okay.
The Warriors. It's right around the corner from LA, literally, and his plane or helicopter. He doesn't gotta uproot the family and none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He literally said out his mouth,
go to Compton.
if he can play with one player before he quit, who did he say?
He said Steph.
He said Steph.
Said Steph.
Draymond, a person who you would call, I would go in music terms, label mate. A label mate took a pay cut possibly to make room to get you there. He has the inside. His agent is his agent, and everybody's agent is the same agent. You know what I'm saying? So Rich Paul was like, Brian want to play with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I understand you want to get this little $26 million, but we're gonna get you an endorsement deal on the side where you can make that back. You know what I'm saying? Take a little tiny little pay cut. You gonna get your boy out there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance. We might have a chance at AD too. I've been talking to him too. You know, he under me too. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to flip that if Washington stop being punks. But you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But also I need to go watch the summer league because your boy Yexo over there busting for like 20. Give it up to the youngster in the summer league.
Youngster balled up.
And so I think he's gonna go to the Warriors.
All right. So now I did ask you already, T-Streets, right?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to hear your answer.
Not this bad boy. Yeah, this is a topic I enjoy right here.
And wait, before you answer, just real quick, Jay Don. So was that what you want to happen, or you think that's what's going to happen?
I want him to go play in Miami.
Okay, want him to go play in Miami, but you think he's going to go to State?
But I think he's going to play and go to State. You know, Miami was the last team that I actually liked. So
okay, for sure.
Actually,
now
back to Miami.
Streets, where you want him to go and where you think he's going to go, if it's different.
Okay. Yeah, it's different. It's different. Where I want him to go, I would like him to go to New Orleans. That's where I want him to go.
For sure.
I would enjoy that quite a bit, but we ain't on the radar. You know, we ain't bringing in the type of money that the king won't.
No, Zion has scared everybody off.
I mean, we can get rid of Zion for LeBron at this point, you know, but he like Murray. He like the rest of the squad. I mean, we'll make it work, but I'd rather keep Zion, but we'll make that work. But now, in all honesty, I would like him probably to go and play with Steph because that's what he mentioned. But I think in his mind, he did that in the Olympics. Like, it's starting to be more of I did that type of thing, and Dre and them kind of setting it up. But it's like, I don't know. I believe, I mean, because them cookies, he ain't never getting them back. So Miami ain't it. Miami ain't it. I believe it's going to be Cleveland. I just think Cleveland still has a move to make. I don't know what move it is. No one. So I don't think AD is the move, even though AD can be a move. And I think it'd be close. I think they'll trade with Cleveland before they trade with Golden State.
Okay.
I think Washington do it that way.
Washington is not giving up AD. They don't.
I don't think they are. I don't think they're giving up AD.
Okay,
either.
Bro. Hold on.
So I think that Cleveland has to make a secondary move then, because I can't get AD for you. I got to make another move that entices LeBron. I don't know what that move is just yet, but maybe they working. He has more influence in Cleveland than he has pretty much everywhere else at this point. And I think that he has one more, I'm going to build me a team in me for like 1, maybe 2 more years. I'm going to build me the team I want instead of just going to a team that's already made. So I think it's going to be Cleveland. And plus, he's been hitting a hell of a lot at Cleveland. But if it's Golden State, they got moves to make too. I don't see that being a better move for him. I think that's just almost an equal step. But I think Cleveland.
Hold on.
Okay.
Got Merk here finally. Let's see how you feel about the subject. Come on, Merk. He said he wanted to join in on the conversation a long time ago.
Hey, but about Jaylen Brown earlier, yo, Merk, my bad.
Hey, yeah. Hey, your beard look fake. It look like you strapped it on. That's how good. No, that's how good the beard is. I just look. No. As soon as I come on, I'm looking. I'm like, damn. That nigga beard look like it strapped it on. That's how good. Like you lined it. Look, you trimmed it right and everything.
I'm on that Brian chin strap, man. You know what
You trimmed it nice and right. I'm a barber, so I'm always noticing everything. I'm like, damn, that shit look trimmed nice.
Okay. Appreciate that, my brother.
They really got dudes in the barber chair really getting.
That's me though. That's me.
Add those tracks. We don't have to worry about Yaz. He just go for the just bald and shade the beard, man.
I just noticed you're the first one with the hat, bro. We all got hats on, but you the first one with the hat.
That's because look, if I take this off, woo. I'm DJ Clue. I'm holding on to dear life, man. I'm gonna have the Caesar back here,
Mark. So look, we're talking about LeBron James, and I'm gonna ask you the same question. Where do you think he's going? But where do you want him to go if it's different from where you think he's going?
I think that he's gonna go to the Warriors.
Who won?
I think that he's gonna go to the Warriors. I mean, it's a lot of talk about him going to Cleveland, but I think that he's gonna go to the Warriors. I think the Cleveland thing is like if they can get somebody else to go along with them, I think that they'd be. I think that Cleveland would be a good spot or whatnot. I mean, if he's gonna do it just for the Cleveland love, like the fact that he's from Cleveland and all that stuff like that, then yeah. But if I just think he still got some business stuff, some business ties, some things that he still got to do before he goes out or whatnot. I still think he give you 20, 27, 7 and 5, something like that. So I take that anytime. So me, I take him in New York where I want him to go. He could go. He can play power forward for us, and then switching him in out with Josh Hart, because shit, we already got a small power forward, man. Why not get a 6'9" nigga that can pass?
Nah, Brian go there and y'all lose next year, bro. His legacy is then it's hit.
Then it's hit.
I don't think you can mess up Brian's legacy no more. It's over. You feel me?
New York can mess some things up. New York can mess some things up, bro.
If we go to New York lose in the first round, he's definitely going to take a hit. But I will say this though, he did say he wants to have fun playing ball. The way the Warriors' offense is, it's constructed for them to have fun.
Right.
They basically have a play already. The play that they ran the whole damn Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That little top of the screen play where Steph
is
screening
double screen, yeah.
He pop out. They have a play already.
WTF.
Yeah.
They call it WTF.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they already got a play made up and everything. And if he wants to go for a chance to win, because the Warriors got a bench if he's joined. Now, and we have to remember Jimmy does come back at the All-Star break. What version of Jimmy, we don't know.
We got to trade Jimmy.
I think they're going to trade Jimmy. If they bring LeBron, they trade Jimmy.
Yeah.
They not.
They're not going to trade Jimmy
Well,
because
he injured, so it's hard to trade him.
they've already promised Jimmy that they're not going to trade him. I know this sounds weird in some cases, but I feel in this case they were being truthful because Jimmy has really said, "I want to retire a Warrior. This is how I want to retire." Now, if you put Jimmy in that lineup and we get an 89% Jimmy, we got Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Draymond Green, and Porzingis. That team, healthy into the playoffs, has a puncher's chance. I'm not saying that they gonna win it. I'm saying they got a puncher's chance in the playoffs if that team can enter healthy.
Me personally, I don't believe in Jimmy Butler like that. Like a lot of people do. Well, no, because I think that he's
just the bubble.
But I think that he's older, and I think that now it's a lot of Draymond Green theatrics. You feel me? When he sit there and play, like I think that he uses his. I think he uses his old school old man game. You know, and I think that that's not enough. Like you said, they're moving. The Warriors, they all moving around. They popping out. With Jimmy, they gonna give him pick and rolls 1-on-1s. What you think, Jans? I mean, you're the Warrior fan. You think Jimmy?
He's been to 3 of the last 2.
With him being the man, though.
I don't like it.
With him being the man.
Jimmy Butler by himself to been in like 2 of the last 4 or 5 finals by himself.
But him being the man, not with 4 other people.
That's how his game works. I hear Merc. That's how his game works.
The greatest shooter around him. You got the greatest passer, slasher, rebounder.
Jimmy not averaging 5 or 6
I'm be honest.
Can I get in there?
The offensive side ain't what I'm worried about. It's the other side of the ball. But yeah, that's your squad. Like,
you got the greatest leader on the floor with LeBron. You got Draymond, who's a defensive, who's still a defensive starter because he still was defensive first team this year.
Niggas is old, man.
I'm not trusting a Jimmy Butler off injury, Kristaps Porzingis, old Draymond, old LeBron, old Steph.
Draymond be fouling.
I'm not trusting.
Can I get in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
How long has Draymond been
I can't.
taking teams since he been old? Draymond been old for the last 4 years, and he's been in the first and second team defensive team. Like, stop.
All right.
McCann.
All right, let me First things first. I find it incredible that we're still talking about a 41-year-old and him stopping the free agency market the way he's done. At 41, he'd be 42 December 30th. So we're talking about a 42-year-old that's going to be in the season. 2, where I want to go is, of course, Golden State, man. I do. But do I think it's realistic? At this point, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know who wants to, like Steph Curry, as incredible as he is, I don't know who wants to play basketball alongside a 38-year-old that's about to be 39. Now, only because the past 3-4 seasons he keeps getting injured. But if we were to come to Golden State, they all have backup because it is a deep team. We just drafted Yaxel, who just went 7 for 7 in the summer league. I don't know if y'all saw that. Mm-hmm. With a couple of steals, couple of dimes, couple of rebounds. He did his thing. We still got Seth Curry coming off the bench. We got Guy. We got Guy. We got Moses Moody. We got D'Anthony Melton. We got Gary Payton II. We got Kristaps.
Them 3 people I didn't like.
I'm just saying there's some depth. They played all last season.
No, true.
You still got Horford. I like that. We still got Horford.
We just re-signed our Horford. We just re-signed Porzingis, 2 years, $40 million. I'm just saying it would be. They have a potential chance, like Jay Don said earlier. We really would, but that Anthony Davis signing would make it more sweeter. But Washington.
That's why I'm saying Jimmy.
You got to.
Right. So we've offered Jimmy. Washington said they ain't coming off Anthony Davis. So that's dead. Now
Washington got a top 5 team if they can keep AD. If they can get a healthy AD to play for Washington with that squad with Devonta and Trae Young and AD.
If I'm Brown,
Okay.
I'm going to Golden State. I'm going to Washington.
Let me
Czar was
finish.
second in the league in blocks to
Yeah.
win last year. So people.
Now, I would, if I'm Warriors, I would pivot to Sabonis over in Sacramento and try to bring him to Golden State. That's what I would do. Now, where I think he's going, I think he's going back home, man. He's going to Cleveland. He in Cleveland right now, kicking it with the homies, playing golf. The GM of Cleveland was his high school teammate, and they won two or three championships together in high school.
Mm-hmm.
He the GM.
Yeah, Brandon was the older.
The assistant coach in Cleveland, Jared Dudley. LeBron won a championship in LA. James Harden just opted out of his contract to give space to a free agency. Plus, Cleveland just announced that they just opened up more space just in case they want to trade for Bronny as well. Cleveland's pulling out all the stops to get LeBron James there. So
but he wants to go to a team that realistically have a chance. I really believe
they do.
No.
I believe Cleveland do.
They do.
We don't know what version of Harden and Mitchell shows up every night. Every single night, one of them might
maybe with LeBron guidance. Maybe with LeBron guidance, it might be better.
He still is 42. Now,
true. But on nights he taking off.
He didn't average 25. He only averaged 20 because his roles switched. So it wasn't like he was up there in his juice.
I don't think he's going there to carry the load offensively. You got James Harden.
His role was still having to be the same in this circumstance because they're still trying to get Mobley's numbers up. And Mitchell was Mitchell.
But guess who's gonna make Mobley's numbers go up? LeBron gonna put him in a position to make his numbers go up. And
up there.
Think about it. Hold on, real quick, Josh. Think about it. If you're in Cleveland, what's the only position what's your weakest position out of your whole five?
The small forward.
That's it. Why not have LeBron? You got D Wade, the white boy Wade over there playing small forward, or what's that boy Strus? Come on, man.
You have to remember he has to guard the other small forward. Small forward is the strongest position in the damn NBA.
You lead them until Mobley and
I got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen behind me.
You got Mobley and Allen behind him.
Mobley's position is the second most potent position at the power forward center.
But ain't he like all defense? Ain't Mobley like all defensive team?
Not this year.
I got Jared Allen back there. Or I might just go ahead and trade for AD. If they decide to just want to take something and get AD.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I stay with Mobley and Winston.
It depends on Washington there by the All-Star break. Washington may be in the dumps, and they're like, we got to still fix some things.
Washington is like going to Sacramento, bro. I'm not doing it.
Never know, bro.
If I'm him, I'm not doing
it. AD doesn't. Y'all keep saying that, but Washington, you forget Sacramento had a moment in time where they were damn near the best team in the damn world.
Except they played against Shaq and the Lakers.
When I saw that man driving in that 03 Hummer and Zuri swimming in that pool out there in Cleveland,
when Washington when John Wall was John Wall and Gilbert was Gilbert, Washington had to still run in the playoffs. Well, all I'm saying is that AD at a position where he's at in his career. He's trying to lead a team instead of trying to join somebody else because he needs to prove himself. Out of everybody we name, he's the only dude that needs to prove that he can stay on the floor and then lead the team somewhere.
That ain't gonna be AD team, man. You know that.
Hey, Roman 731 said the weakest position for the Cavs is the coach position.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking. If he can find a way to finagle T. Lue out of the Clippers again, bro.
That dude said, no, we're winning the series. The analytics said we're up 3.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that coach, man. You don't look at the scoreboard. You got to get rid of the coach. I agree.
Before we move on to the next subject. That was my only
other thing with the LeBron twist. LeBron ain't going to have, dude going to have to go. He like, bro, I could be having him in the interview. He killing me.
Before moving on to the next subject, The sleeper teams that Rich Paul put on his whiteboard was Philly, Minnesota, and Denver. So watch out, y'all. Now, LaMelo Ball gets traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jay Donis, does that move the needle for you?
I gotta see who they power forward gonna be. Like, if they can get a power forward who can spot up and shoot, then we got something.
Scoring.
But so far as putting the pressure on the backcourt, oh, it's cookies, man. Like, it's gonna be a show. This is gonna be a show. This is gonna be Lake Show 2027. That's what this gonna be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got dude throwing lob underhand alley-oops from half court to Ant Edwards. Bro, I'm paying for that. I don't care if I gotta go to a Sacramento game so I can see a T-Wolf game. I'm trying to see that happen.
Bro, I just want to see the press conference. I really do.
Lights, camera, action.
So it's going to be that. Now, is it going to be any substance behind it? We know that LaMelo don't play no damn defense. But Anthony is turning one of them dudes who like to be like, bro, what come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're going to have to pick it up. Yeah, so can LaMelo take that? That's what I'm most interested in, because it's ain't your team no more, bro. You done join Baby Jordan team now. So now you gotta like, if he flash on you, how is that gonna happen? Because we know LaMelo is known to be a little loosey goosey, take too many uncalled for threes. When Ant come at you like, bro, come on, man, you can't take that, you can't do that. What's that gonna look like? That's the part that's gonna be most important. You feel me? But they did come out the same time, and they seem to have some type of relationship from what I hear during that process. So it might work out.
Yeah, LaMelo Ball's father is known for getting at LaMelo in that manner. Jaden McDaniels, does he take a step forward, T Streets?
So my nickname for that team will be Crash Out Wolves. They gonna crash the hell out this season at some point. But I think Jaden McDaniels is the glue. That's the one that's gonna hold that team together and has to hold that team together. Because as J Don mentioned, the underhand lobs that cause turnovers, the mid-range shots that runners that hit just backboard, they're gonna get under Ant's skin at some point. Maybe not immediately because they're gonna be figuring it out, but at some point Ant gonna be like, I'm tired of it. I can't do it. And Jaden McDaniels got to calm that down. He gonna have to play mediator and mediate between that dynamic, because Melo has no off switch. We have never seen Melo with an off switch. And so when you go try and coach one into him, especially a teammate, somebody he sees as an equal, because this is a temporary stop for Melo. Let's be honest, he ain't permanently in Minnesota.
You think that?
This is temporary. The second he gets a chance to fulfill his response, he's Jaylen Brown, brother. He out. And so that's gonna be the malcontent that they gotta face at some point. Like, at some point it is Ant's team, but Melo will have to feel like, I'm trying to make this my team too. Unless, because if he don't do that, they don't win.
So it's he kind of like saying what I'm saying. Like, once that headbutt happened, are they gonna work it out to become better? Because sometimes fighting it out, sometimes duking it out, y'all become a better team.
You need Jaden McDaniels to be the second leading scorer on that team. It can't be Melo.
Do you think that LaMelo could have been acting like that? I mean, I know he always been like a showboat, but do you think that he acting more like that because he was on a weak team and he know he could do whatever, compared to when he get to Minnesota? It's time. We going to playoffs. We've been going to conference championships. You feel me? Because regardless of the fact that even when he playing, he's still a force to be reckoned with. And when they played in the playoffs, like, they double team and that nigga didn't know what to do. And then when you got somebody like that, you can't double team them, and really that's what you want to do. I mean, just like like you guys been saying, he's gonna be like the next greatest thing in the NBA or whatnot. Well, just unlock his powers because now you cannot double team him. Now you cannot now it's gonna give him more freedom to do more things. Because LaMelo, regardless of what everybody's saying, that man got dimes. That man when he's on, he's on, and it's you and you
It's
can't.
ugly, but it's nice though at the same
But you can but the thing is, you can't stop it.
I
Like you
agree,
can't you
Merch.
can't
my
you
I
can't
thing.
agree.
stop it.
Thing is
If he gets a
side.
disciplined point guard, a pure disciplined point guard out of LaMelo, hell yeah, they go ball out. But I think Jan hit it directly on the head. That man has never been legitimately hard coached outside his dad. And that's why his dad still has that type of criticism on him and stuff, because he's not going to self-coach it. He's not LeBron about it. He's not going to go just self-discipline himself on the court.
No, You need somebody to say, hey,
that's what
reel him in. You need somebody to reel him in.
This is what I'm saying though, because this is where I think where it's going to fail. It's the defensive side. I don't really think his offense is really going to be a problem because he's a show. He also sells tickets. We also need him to sell tickets too. So long as them passes is going to the right spot, that's going to be cool. It's the defense.
Well, think about it. You get another defensive anchor. Listen, you go get somebody that play D, not offense, just like
we're talking about. Like when we're talking about the SGAs, they ain't going to where Gobert is. SGA ain't going. SGA is pulling up on your ass. SGA is if I can't get inside, you finna catch.
How many people shoot mid range? Not a lot. Either to the hole or 3-pointers.
How many people?
But I disagree with both of y'all though. I don't think it's offensively or defensively. I think it's mentality wise. His mentality is gonna be the problem.
No, we're not talking about.
He gonna see Elk curse Rudy out one time and think I can curse Rudy out, and that's not gonna be the team you want, guys. That's not your role on this team.
It's not about how many people can do it. It's when it's happening. Because you got to think when it's time to see SGA, when it's important, when it's the round for the Western Conference Finals or the Western Conference Finals, which I'm hoping where they're going to be at. Then it's going to be a problem when that pull-up start hitting his ass. And then when you start getting in this air and you got to pull him out because three plays in a row, SGA just busted his ass and you got to pull him out. Can he handle that? Can he handle and Edwards like, bro, you're going to have to step it up, bro. This dude going your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Melo played the passing lanes. He be in the passing lanes a little bit. You feel me? You one of them Olay defensive players. He's not no lockdown, but he be in the passing lanes and stuff.
Maturity wise.
OKC ain't one of them teams. San Antonio, one of them teams where you at the top of the key, you can't have an Olay player.
All I'm saying maturity wise, Melo remind me of a type of player where when Ant went dap up the team with a minute left, he would have walked his ass over there too. And we were like, what the hell? You like, chill out. He would have caused it as more of a problem because he think he's that player as well. He don't know how to reserve himself back. I've never seen him do it.
Can I ask y'all a question about that? About the dapping up? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that he did it out of immaturity just to show off to his team, like fuck y'all, whatever, frustrated, whatever? I'm gonna go over here and dap him up, or because like no one really does that, and it's like
I think he knew I'm about to walk to the locker room real soon. Yeah, so let me go dap these boys up because I don't want to be disrespectful and not dap them. Let me just go dap them and forget the rest of this.
I mean, what do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel as
he made a mistake? He shouldn't have done. So he saw other players do it because LeBron has done it before. Other players done it before, but they done it checking out the game. So as you checking out the game, it looks better versus just walking your ass across the court and dapping everybody up mid-game.
But he did it hella early, though.
Yeah, like with a minute left.
He did it too early. Like, come on.
That's a media narrative. If your locker room is this way, if you're not doing this, and you're like, man, look, game over, blah, 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 that's a camera causing hate. He's following him for no apparent reason.
That's what they supposed to do.
I know everybody in the arena saw it. So what is the problem?
When you miss a big shot or get what's the name, they put the camera right on you.
I think boys have gotten in the head way too much ever since Isaiah didn't dap up Jordan, and that became a thing. That if you don't dap somebody up, that's super disrespectful. To it, not the pendulum has swung too much. You're too friendly.
Man, if I'm mad, fuck dapping up. Nigga, no, I don't care about you right now. I'm mad.
But wait, time out. We all are you two are falling victim to what the freaking narratives that these media create. People was doing what Isaiah Thomas and was doing way before he did that. The Celtics left the court when they lost to the Pistons before the game was over. They did it to the Lakers before it happened. Before then, it been happening. So once again, we got a cameraman.
You never walked in front like that, though.
Got a cameraman following the hate, making something in the media, making a narrative because of the type of team that the Pistons were. Had the Pistons not being the team clotheslining people and everything, that would have never made a difference because it's been happening in all the playoffs prior. That Philly did it to Boston. Boston did it to the Lakers.
But every player say the same thing, though. Every player feels that disrespect. Every player, forget what the media saying, and we say the players saying, man, it's disrespectful. But like, we done battled, bro, like it's over. Like,
bro, what are you cupcake? The game has been based off.
It's over, man. This is personal business.
We not friends, bro. We not friends. I have to
take it personal, but I'm whooping his ass on business, on principle.
Hey, was that the last game?
The rivalries went past principle.
It was.
It was the last game. It was the last series.
Rivalries went past principle. You didn't shake dudes' hands like that. If you didn't really like a team, you didn't shake their hands, and nobody thought nothing of it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm poor sport. I ain't shaking your hand. Fuck y'all. I'm mad. I'm sick. I'm sick. Oh God. I was trying my hardest, and we still lost.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. But I'm a poor winner. I'm gonna run across the court and dap you up. Good game, man. Good game, bro. I'm gonna run across the court just to dap you up. Just I know it's gonna hurt you because that's gamesmanship. That's gamesmanship.
Gotta look at Killer in the eye.
That's gamesmanship, bro.
It's not like that across the board. It is examples like you say you're gonna go dap that, but you're gonna go dap a man no matter how you lose. But you run into people.
Oh, I'm winning.
When you really entrenched in something and something that happened to one of your boys on the court, and they feeling that team. It's some teams where you ain't doing that. You got to remember, it's 35 teams. Every single team ain't getting a handshake, bro. It's gonna be 2 teams that's gonna be like, man, I don't mess with them. I don't care how cool and sportsmanship. All that
and that's where they was at. That's where they was at that time. That's where they was at.
They teach us this. They teach us this bitty ball sportsmanship, like part of the game.
What were the
and walk across to shake hands from
you line up and you dap up.
Basketballs. When we was watching basketball, what were the best series? The series when they didn't like each other.
But they still line up and dap up. They got a lot of teams still line up and dap up and like each other.
Yeah, it do make sense.
Like
when the Kobe was getting fired on and PJ Brown was flipping
show discipline, man. Show discipline. Line up, dap him up, and move on. Show discipline, bro.
No,
get out the emotion, show discipline,
bro. Like I said, it's not like that across the board. If it's 32,
and that's why some players lose their cool and lose their contract. That's why some players lose their cool and lose their contract because you can't show discipline.
If it's 32 teams. And if one out of the 32 you don't like, it's all right.
You still gonna dap them up at the end of that 7-game series. Good game, man. I'm out.
You know, but everybody to each his own. It's certain dudes that after the game, I was like, deuces, I ain't playing, because next time you see me, I'm coming at you harder. It ain't gonna be all that and
name me a sport where sportsmanship is not ingrained in the sport. Boxing, you dap gloves. Hockey, you line up, you dap sticks and gloves. Every damn sport you show sportsmanship.
UFC, boxing,
bro, they dap up before and after.
How many fights have you seen when the ref try to make the dude dap and he was like, I ain't dapping that dude head? That's a lie. That's a complete
name me a sport they don't have sportsmanship.
In boxing, we've seen many boxing matches where dudes come standing each other and they just walk away from each other.
And everybody makes it a thing.
Look, lastly, Giannis has been traded to the Miami Heat. Now, I know we late on this subject, but I want to go over the details and talk about it some more. The Miami Heat officially acquired two-time NBA MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis from the Milwaukee Bucks in a massive blockbuster trade. In exchange, the Bucks received Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, and another name I can't pronounce. So this heavy package included some unprotected first-round picks in 2031 and 2033. Also, Miami just acquired Tim Hardaway Jr. How y'all feeling about the Miami Heat, Merk?
I like the Miami Heat. I like the. I mean, they gave it. I feel like they gave away. I feel like they gave away too much because it's sort of like the Carmelo Anthony trade to New York a long time ago when they gave up everybody, all they role players, all the good. Because whether you know it or not, a lot of them players are really good players. Like the dude that you can't pronounce, the point guard, he's like a 6'7", 6'9" point guard. That he really nice. You know, the Mexican
Jaime
junior.
Jaquez.
Yeah, bro, he really up and coming. It's like they gave away a lot. Like, you know, like the cover gonna be bare for Miami when they play. You know, I think, but I mean, you know, I'm a Giannis fan. I think that anywhere Giannis go, it takes the team up tenfold to me because he play offense and defense. He all around. He play hard. You know, he barely be injured. You know, even though he been injured the last couple, but he barely be injured. And you know, I don't think that's gonna take him over the top this year. But I think that it was. I mean, I think for the Bucks, it was a good trade for them. Because I think
Hey, Jay.
I think they got some good up and coming picks, and then with the draft picks that they picked up from the trades, I think them players gonna fit in. Are they gonna be good? Maybe not for the next year or two, but I think that they might have some diamonds in the rough might come out of there.
Jay Dons, do you think this puts Giannis in a similar situation that he was in Milwaukee as far as like winning?
I don't think so because we're talking about Pat Riley. When have we ever seen a bad Pat Riley team? I'm just keep it 100. Even when we thought they was bad on paper, they end up somehow being fifth and sixth place, seventh place. Like we have never seen a bad Miami team. I don't know what y'all talking about. Literally, we've literally looked at the team and they have Puerto Ricans and white boys and they make the playoffs, like, or because they got one black dude, that's great. Like, I mean, like we just saw Jimmy go to the damn finals. We're literally trash. Like, you know, and like, come on, bro. Miami's always in a run. They have one of the greatest coaches ever with Eric Spoelstra. They have one of the greatest, if not the greatest owners since Jerry Buss died and Pat Riley. They always end up making the squad. Now you put a player like Giannis under the thumb of Pat Riley. When does Pat Riley not have a player like that and not go to the finals? Name him. I'm waiting.
And they brung Portis with them too. I think that was big too.
No, I was going to get to that. That Bobby Portis pickup was a big pickup because of the fact he got he a stretch forward. He's not just a forward where you got to put him in a post like that. You can actually stick him in the corner, and he likes actually shooting from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big pick. That was a big pickup in the trade. People are overlooking that pickup. Not only that, he's an enforcer. Ain't nobody getting messed with on that team. Straight up. Bobby Portis with them crazy eyes is going to run up on you. And he's protecting whoever get punked on the team. Bobby Portis he's like Stewart off Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So now you got somebody who's going to have their back. Tim Hardaway, the junior, that's a big pickup because now you got a slasher. He's a good on-ball defender. He's not like top 10 or nothing like that, but he's a good enough on-ball defender for people who can't guard the slashers and the guards up top. So, once again, when have you seen a terrible Miami team? I'll wait.
It's not.
Streets. Miami refused to extend the offer to Thanasis Antetokounmpo. You think this is going to leave a bad taste in Giannis' mouth?
Hey, you can't keep kissing his booty, man. God, like, come on, man.
But no, I think it then got to the point that whole relationship. I got you in there. You got a good couple contracts. It's like LeBron leaving with Bronny. I got you that guaranteed. Not yon. So I think that's how it is with the Thanasis now. I got you with Milwaukee, how we were. We square business. Plus, Pat ain't playing that, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Pat ain't about to do it anyway. So to me, I think honestly they're gonna be a good team. I'm with Merck gonna be a good team. I don't think a championship team just yet. The key to me is Eric Spoelstra. As long as he don't overthink it. Go back to that playbook you were running with the Heatles, and I think you're good. Because what's gonna be open is them flash cuts from each side of the court. Instead of my turn, you turn with Bam and Giannis, give them that flash cut on the opposite side of the courts. Because they both just physical specimens. So by the time they get that on the run downhill, it's either I'm gonna dish it out to open man or I'm gonna finish at the rim. That's what D Wade and LeBron was doing. They had to figure it out, and Chris Bosh was the key, putting him in that corner.
That's where Bobby come in.
When they fight, Bobby gonna be a key with it, but I don't know who will run their 5. Like that's what I don't know if Bam run the 5, Giannis gonna run the 4.
Let Bam run the 5.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna have to keep it almost small big ball, which is weird to say it, but because oxymoron, but they gotta play small ball. They small ball are too big.
It's gonna be more. That's gonna be more of a problem on offense. On defense. On defense. The rotation on defense on guard.
I would think so because they can switch everything. Them boys, they'll switch everything.
That's what I'm saying if it is gonna be a problem, that will be the problem on defense is to whatever the defensive rotation. Who's gonna guard?
Who's the point guard?
Not gonna
That's
guard.
all I mean. Who's gonna be the point?
This is gonna be a time where do they point forward, Giannis?
I gotta sign me a true point guard.
Wait a minute. I think Jay Don's being called out. Can we talk about why Jay Don's got 4 controllers behind him, like what he's doing with them sticks? Dang. Hey, Roman 731.
I'm not gonna have that conversation. There's somebody in here that knows.
Hey, Roman 73, bro.
All gamer tags in the chat. The gamer tags in the chat.
100 PS5 and Xbox. Holla at your boy.
You gotta put that in the comments, Josh. Because I just heard somebody call somebody out, man. He's like,
y'all talking too much, but next episode gonna be a live stream gaming.
Stop playing with me.
Jay Don, before this episode ends, I need you to talk about John Morant headed to the Portland Trailblazers.
That's the one I was waiting. That's the one I was waiting for.
Hey, bro. Look, I'm gonna say it on camera right now. That was a worse move than the Luka move, I think, because they're literally saying that they're gonna go with this trade. This is their squad: Dame Lillard, John Morant,
Drew Holiday, Avia,
and Williams.
I like Avia though.
I like Avia.
But, okay, so who is playing where? Who is guarding who? Because people, we actually got the Lakers all over again except black guys because Dame ain't guarding nobody and Ja ain't guarding nobody.
Ja don't play defense.
Ja play a little D.
No, he does not.
No, he don't.
Ja is good for one of them blocks when you get chase down. He's good for maybe a chase down block. And maybe it's still in the lane. But so far it's like guarding somebody one-on-one, he's not slapping the floor.
So my theory is this.
Dame ain't
Drew Holiday is go train him on defense. Dame is go train him on offense to shoot. And that boy's gonna be lethal.
Now, if Ja
he that with mentors, man, he got vets. He ain't never had vets.
If Ja develop a shot, they still trash. Stop it. Shut up. See, they still trash.
They're still trash.
It's a development stage for them. They're not gonna win nothing, of course. Portland not winning this shit, but this is a development year for them.
And ain't no developing this trash ass team, bro.
You developing the player.
Their first 4 players are all.
This is John Morant last chance. They taking it. They all in on.
Their first 4 players is under 6'7".
They're not trying to win this year. They're not gonna win this year. We know it. They're not trying to win.
It's all 6'5" and under, bro.
Nah, Arabia. What he like? What's Arabia? 6'9"?
About 6'7", 6'8".
But he
really he's 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
In the NBA, he's 6'8". That man 6'6".
So realistically,
It's a good trade.
Dame and Ja gonna start, and I don't like it.
No,
it's just a bad backcourt.
It's a bad.
They're gonna trade somebody.
They're gonna start.
They're gonna trade somebody.
But they also they're gonna start. They're gonna start to stagger
watch. Scoot Henderson gonna go to Miami. Watch.
They will get rid of Scotty.
Some insight on this.
They should.
They're not trading anyone.
They're gonna trade. They got to.
Listen to me.
Too many point guards. They got to.
Break, buddy.
I have insight on this. This is the 5 that they're going with. The one I just gave you. This is what they said they're signing off of. This inside information. I'm telling you. I know this for a fact. This is the 5 that they're going with. They're playing with Ja and Dame in the backcourt. 100%. That's what they're going for. They're gonna see how it works. Now, trade deadline, we might be talking about, but as of right now, the Blazers are saying they are going with Holiday, Dame, and Ja.
After Ja get this entire offseason to train with Dame and train with Holiday, if he don't pick up them habits, they trading him. If he does pick up them habits, they trading the other boys. They just trying to train him up, brother. It's not for a winning thing.
Right, now let me hop in there. The problem with that,
you can't,
like you said, if he don't pick up that, his value become even less. That's the problem.
You didn't give away much to get him.
now the problem is also what the problem is. That lineup is so small in the Western Conference where they've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
San Antonio gonna run right through them.
Everybody.
And by the way, San Antonio just signed Tobias Harris to their power forward position.
No, that's secret, bro. Y'all forget Tobias Harris has had a crazy playoffs. Y'all tripping?
Yeah, but he turned back into Tobias Harris just like James Harden. Like we're getting there too.
No, but we're not relying on him like the Cleveland.
Think about that.
I get that, but I run somebody like Rui. This is my preference.
He's the perfect type of OG leader who can come in. He can be Robert Ory.
I don't need you to come in and be no OG leader. None of that.
He can be like a Robert Ory. Come off, give me off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't trying to have the Toby and Bobby show out here in San Antonio. Fuck that.
Bobby and Bobby.
No.
Hey.
No.
They got to trade one of them guards in Portland. They got to.
They do.
There's no way that they're gonna keep all 4 of them guards. They got to.
Terrible. Nobody has a tradable contract.
Man, they got to. Scoot Henderson.
They'll get off Drew eventually. I think Drew will be when they let go.
He's the future for after Dame.
So
they're gonna let him go.
So if I'm Miami, I'm kicking all the ties on Drew Holiday I can right now. Like just as much as I possibly
can. Drew Holiday, which I've heard is something that Miami has tried to like reach out to.
That'd be good. That'd be big. That'd be good.
The problem with that is Drew Holiday is set to make $140 million, so Miami can't afford him.
That's why I said all of the guards in Portland have terrible contracts.
All right. The poor man Drew Holiday, come on, Dennis Schroeder.
I have to work the contract out of the 3 because he's 50 and no, it's like if he gets like 50 and then the next one's like 52, I think like 52 to 55 or something like that. So John's contract's too hard to trade. Drew's contract is too hard to trade. Damon's contract is tradable because he's just getting paid the buck still, but the Portland won't Damon. He's not going nowhere. He's going to retire a Portland Trailblazer. You know,
leave.
So like only option they do have is Scoot. You know what I'm saying? But I heard they all in on Scoot though. So
somebody got to go.
Somebody got to go.
We're gonna see that trade deadline. I think you know,
it's a popular spot.
I'll be making some phone calls. Drew, what did you do with the trade?
Yeah, they're gonna make a trade before the season starts. Watch.
Take a picture, double pay for the rest.
You know they're gonna make a trade before the season start. Watch.
Portland, Sacramento, and New Orleans has the most assets to give other teams, ready-made teams.
You got to think about how Drew feels. Drew wants probably, if he does get traded, he's going to want a team that contends, and the teams that's contending, our hands are tied with money.
Jay
Well, look.
Dobbs, does the live stop at 4, or can you invite one more?
I don't know.
I think
Because
it's
Roman said he.
I think it's 4 on Instagram.
It probably does.
I will let my Knicks boy get in because I want to hear what he got to say because that's my dog. And I've been reading his comments and he been on, so I know he need to get it. I know he burning a hole through the iPhone screen. Listen to that. He need to get it in.
Hey, look, let me let you all formally, Merk. Appreciate you coming on, bro. It's always, bro. It's
always love.
You know what I'm saying? Love you, little bro. You already
guys, man.
You know what I'm saying? So next time though, when I'm gonna hit you, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have you on in a couple of weeks. Make sure you come up with. We got to talk about the Knicks and what they gonna do and how they gonna keep.
And I'm sorry I missed about Jaylen Brown because I had a lot to say. So
same, bro.
Yeah, definitely got to get at you about Jason Tatum needing to show up this season. 100%. You know,
hey, Jans, I told you. That's all I gotta say, man. I told y'all. Last year we've been arguing about you for 2 years, and I told y'all what was the difference. They would never traded Jason Tatum injured, and they still didn't trade him.
Let A Roman in here. It's a difference. We'll have this conversation. Let A Roman in here.
Man, make the playoffs. I don't want to hear none of that. If you don't make the playoffs, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Hey.
All right, Murky.
All right, Leo, man. Y'all be smooth, man.
My dog. Love you,
next time.
Much love, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we got to get A Roman in his 2 minutes before we end this episode.
Get him in here. You gonna jump through the damn screen if I don't get him in.
About to hear go New York, go New York, go.
I don't feel like hearing that, man. I don't feel like hearing that.
What's up, man?
Oh, why look like he in New York?
We're gonna give you a break this week. We gonna give you a break. We don't want to hear no more of that New York talk.
The side. Look, I just really, really need this. You know, I want everybody on the that's watching. I need everybody to know I support this podcast truly and fully. Y'all be on y'all be on your stuff, man, and I appreciate that. But I definitely gotta get on here. Yo, Jay Dons, man, your hat literally gonna be like on the side of your hat. I need the size of your head, man. Pause. I need the size of your hat, right? So, because the side of your hat's gonna say, "I'm sorry, New York." Jan's hat. Hey, yo, bro, you see that profile pic change, right? You see that change? Yeah, I'm the one for that one. So that you could thank me for that because Jay Doms is 0 whatever against me in bets. So he can't bet no more until the start of the season.
For sure.
Hey, but I definitely want to talk about something real quick. I'm glad y'all were. I wanted y'all to talk about Portland because I mean, look, Portland is scary if they actually build it right. If you look at Portland and you realize you got 3 point guards, all right? But what Danny showed in the playoffs, he showed that he can be an actual scorer. He could be a leading scorer for a team if they put him in position. Dame coming off injury scares me a little bit because, granted, he did play in the 3 point contest off an Achilles heel, on the Achilles heel injury. But you got to look at one thing that's really shocking. They gave up nothing to get Ja. That means they are thinking long-term. They're not thinking of this year. They're thinking long-term. Portland is scary. Klingon is one of the most underrated centers in this league. And you got to look at Scoot is going into his he's going into his sophomore, junior year. You got to look at he's finally coming into his own, and hopefully injuries don't stop him because the first 2 years he was injured. But I look at Portland being a championship contending team in the next 3-4 years.
Oh, you said 3-4 years? Okay, 3-4 years. That's interesting.
I agree with that thing.
So you talking about after they move on from Dame, they'll have a Scoot job backcourt. I see what you're getting at. Okay.
With Avia, you're already almost ready made for one more player.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Okay, yeah. Ja, Avia, Scoot.
They're basically telling Memphis, let us show you how to build around superstar.
I forgot that.
No, exactly.
Have you guys forgot that OKC and San Antonio are only 10 and 11 in age? They're not even old.
Who?
These
I
dudes are
believe in
old.
San Antonio.
Wait,
San
no.
Antonio.
I know. Hey, look. You said we ain't talking about the Knicks. You said we ain't talking about the Knicks. I don't want to hear nothing about the crybabies, the crybaby Spurs or the crybaby flopping Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't want to hear that. No, we're talking about Portland.
How Rasheed Wallace calling Wamba Wamba?
We're talking about
Yep.
the coast. We're talking about the coast that the Portland Trail Blazers are going to be playing on. In 3-4 years, these teams are still only going to be, their top players are still going to be in the damn 20.
San Antonio will lose somebody in 3 or 4 years too. You know that, right?
But it's not going to be nobody. Dylan, the only person they might
Hey,
lose.
all I'm gonna say is we're not talking about crybaby
The only
Wemby.
person they can lose is Fox. They're not going to lose nobody in Portland.
They're going to have to lose a Castle, a Vassell, or a Harper at some point. He's still paying
You
Winston.
gotta get rid of. I'm gonna tell you, if the Spurs get rid of anybody, there are two players you getting rid of. The one guy who showed up, and I'm gonna say this: he showed up at our parade. I want y'all to remember this. He showed up at our parade, so that should tell you something. He ain't with the San Antonio.
Who showed up at your parade?
Darren Fox.
No, I said
He was at our Knicks parade.
I said the only person
He'll be a Brooklyn Nets soon. Him and Julius be back together.
The person I said they can lose out of this, it would be De'Aaron. But the nucleus.
It's gonna be Darren or Vassell.
No,
Vassell, yeah.
If Harper, Castle, and Wemby are still going to be in their 20s in 3 or 4 years. And
they gonna be good past that second contract. After that,
hey, so I'm about to get off here real quick. My food just got here, so I do want to say one thing real quick.
What's up?
I definitely need y'all addresses. I definitely need y'all addresses so I can send you guys your championship hats. Y'all definitely getting your championship hats. I'm not playing. I need your addresses, John, Jay. Y'all getting your championship hats. But remember when I said y'all can't see me? Well, now you can't see me because Knicks in 5, baby. Knicks in 5.
Hey, look.
Oh, and by the way, before I get off, I definitely want to say, and that's game.
And that's game for sure.
Yo, I love y'all, man. One love, guys.
Love you, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Enjoy it. You better enjoy it, boy.
Insufferable, man. Damn, Knicks fans insufferable.
Damn, Knicks fans.
Bro, yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, T Streets, pleasure talking to you, bro.
Always, my brother. You know it.
Thank you for joining the episode. I really do appreciate you, man. Really,
My
really.
pleasure, man.
Brody, you already know what it is. I love you, boy. You know what
Love
I'm
you
saying?
too, bro.
It's a pleasure talking to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I have fun doing these episodes with you, man. This stuff be lit, man. I really do. I don't care how many people watching this. I still love this shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I love talking to you guys about basketball. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. But this, we just left it on the court. So I need everybody to go to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. You can check us out on you can check us out on TikTok, check us out on Facebook, and you also can check us out right here on Instagram Live at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock Central every Sunday, man. You already know what it is, man. Until next time I see y'all, that's game.
That's game.